Hey, Patriots fans, can you believe what we've witnessed this season? The New England Patriots have risen to the top of the AFC East in a way that feels almost surreal if you think back to the start of the year. When Mike Vrabel took over as head coach during that press conference in January, no one could have predicted that within just 12 months, the Patriots would be sitting at 13 wins and 3 losses, claiming the AFC East championship for the first time since 2019. It has been an incredible journey, a season full of highs, explosive performances, and moments that reminded us of why we love this team. The final games of the season, culminating in that dominant 42-10 victory over the New York Jets, showcased exactly why this team deserves all the accolades. Watching Drake May lead the offense, executing plays with precision and composure, it was almost cinematic. His performance, along with the rest of the roster, made it clear that the Patriots were not just participating. They were asserting dominance in every game they played. And then, as if to put the final stamp on our success, the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Buffalo Bills, officially locking the division for New England. The feeling of seeing the Patriots reclaim their rightful place at the top is hard to put into words, but it is exhilarating. And for every fan who has stood by the team through thick and thin, it is a moment worth celebrating. There is something incredibly special about winning the division, especially considering the years of rebuilding and adjustment we've endured. Shoutouts go to every fan, every person tuning in, every voice supporting the Patriots through the season. It is those moments, the community, the shared excitement, that make victories like this even more meaningful. And while celebrating is important, looking ahead is equally critical. We now have a home playoff game locked in, something that hasn't happened in 6 years, the last being during the Brady era, where the journey ended in disappointment against the Tennessee Titans in the wild card round. This season, however, feels different. The team is stronger, more cohesive, and prepared to face the challenges ahead with determination. The goal has always been clear from the outset under Vrabel's leadership: to win the AFC East, to host playoff games at Gillette Stadium, and to compete for championships. In less than a year, those goals have not only been met, but exceeded in ways few expected. The atmosphere around the team, around the organization, and among fans is electric. Every player, every coach, and every strategy session contributes to a collective effort that has brought us to this pinnacle moment. The question now turns to strategy, to the delicate balance of managing the remaining games of the season while preparing for the intensity of the playoffs. Should the Patriots rest their starters against the Miami Dolphins in the upcoming week? It is a question that has generated considerable discussion among fans and analysts alike. On one hand, minimizing injury risk is crucial, particularly for key players like Drake May, who have delivered standout performances throughout the season. On the other hand, maintaining momentum, keeping players in rhythm, and sustaining the winning mentality is equally important. The Dolphins have proven themselves capable opponents, winning their last game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, demonstrating that every matchup must be approached with caution and respect. The strategic decisions made in the next game will carry significant weight, potentially influencing playoff seeding, matchups, and even the overall trajectory of the postseason journey. For fans, the debate is part of the experience. Watching every choice, every play, and every substitution unfold with anticipation and excitement. We've seen how backups, when called upon, can step up and contribute meaningfully, as Josh Dobbs did after halftime in the last game, leading a final drive and securing a touchdown while maintaining the integrity of the team's performance. Moments like these highlight the depth and versatility of the roster, showcasing that the Patriots are not reliant on a single player, but rather a cohesive unit that thrives under pressure. At the same time, the performances of the starters, from the offensive line to the defensive units, from skill position players to special teams, have set a high standard for consistency, excellence, and resilience. The balance between giving key players rest and sustaining competitive advantage is delicate, and the coaching staff faces decisions that will shape not only the immediate outcomes, but potentially the entire playoff narrative. Injuries, performance consistency, and the evolving strategies of opponents all factor into the complex equation that the team must navigate. One of the key considerations is ensuring that players like Matt Collins, who has faced IR restrictions, remain available for crucial matchups, with updated rules allowing him to return for the AFC Championship game. The team can maintain a full complement of talent when it matters most. This is vital because, while Drake may have been spectacular, the team's success relies on the combined contributions of all players, ensuring depth, experience, and readiness at every position. The recent game was almost flawless, with May completing 19 of 21 passes for 256 yards and 5 touchdowns, demonstrating precision, vision, and leadership. Effin Chisholm scored his first touchdown. Rondre Stevenson made significant runs through the line of scrimmage, and every unit contributed to a performance that reflected meticulous preparation, coordination, and execution. It was not just a victory, it was a statement. It showcased the team's ability to dominate opponents, adapt to challenges, and maintain composure under pressure. Every player who stepped onto the field contributed to the narrative of the Patriots reclaiming their status as one of the elite teams in the AFC. Looking forward, the playoffs bring a new level of intensity. Every game will demand focus, skill, and adaptability. The decisions made by the coaching staff regarding who plays, how strategies are implemented, and how players are managed for both rest and peak performance will be critical. Fans eagerly anticipate seeing the team navigate these challenges with the same energy, commitment, and precision that have defined the season so far. Discussions about resting starters, maintaining momentum, and strategically managing the roster will continue to dominate fan conversations. Yet, there's a profound confidence that this team, under Mike Vrabel's guidance, is capable of rising to any challenge. With the division secured and a home playoff game in hand, the Patriots are positioned to not just participate, but to compete with the best. Every practice, every review session, every tactical adjustment contributes to the preparation for matchups that could define the season. The offensive line, the defensive units, and the coordination between all players are critical components of a plan designed not just for one game, but for a potential run to the championship. The Patriots have demonstrated resilience, intelligence, and determination, qualities that will be tested and showcased in the upcoming weeks. Every decision on the field, every adjustment in play calling, and every performance contributes to the story of a team determined to rise above expectations and assert its dominance. As fans, the excitement is palpable. The pride in watching a team reclaim its stature, the thrill of witnessing standout performances, and the anticipation of upcoming playoff battles make this season unforgettable. It is a narrative of effort, strategy, and triumph, one that resonates deeply with every supporter who has followed the Patriots through each twist and turn of the season. The balance between celebrating the accomplishments and looking forward to the challenges ahead creates a dynamic, engaging experience for fans. Each game, each play, and each decision adds layers to the unfolding story of the Patriots season, creating a sense of participation and shared journey that defines what it means to be a part of this fan community. The season has been remarkable not just for the victories, but for the manner in which the team has executed, adapted, and grown under the leadership of Mike Vrabel and his coaching staff. From early season strategies to critical mid-season adjustments, every element has contributed to building a team that is ready for the challenges of the postseason, combining skill, determination, and tactical awareness. Fans will continue to analyze, debate, and celebrate every detail, from Drake May's MVP-worthy performances to the contributions of every backup who steps onto the field when needed. The depth of the roster, the strategic intelligence of the coaching staff, and the resilience of the players all come together to create a team that not only wins games, but builds momentum, confidence, and a winning culture that extends into the playoffs. The excitement is only increasing as we look toward matchups with the Miami Dolphins and beyond, considering every variable, every scenario, and every opportunity for the Patriots to further assert themselves as champions. With each analysis, discussion, and observation, the anticipation builds, reinforcing the sense that this is a team capable of extraordinary achievements. As we look ahead to the next stage of the season, the intensity ramps up. The Patriots now face strategic decisions that could define the path through the playoffs. Every choice matters, from resting starters to deciding which players will see the field, and each scenario carries its own risks and opportunities. The Miami Dolphins game in Week 18 becomes more than just a matchup. It becomes a test of balance between maintaining momentum and protecting key players. On one hand, the coaching staff wants to ensure that Drake May, who has been the catalyst for so much of the team's success this year, stays healthy and ready for the critical games ahead. His command of the offense, his ability to read defenses, and his precise execution of plays have made him one of the most trusted quarterbacks in the league. His rhythm and confidence are crucial assets that could carry the Patriots deep into the postseason, and any injury risk at this stage must be carefully managed. On the other hand, there is a compelling argument to keep the team active to sustain energy, cohesion, and competitive sharpness. The Patriots have shown that they can dominate opponents, but maintaining that edge requires more than just talent. It requires engagement, focus, and the continuity of game experience. Even if backups like Josh Dobbs are capable, the game's dynamics change when starters sit out, and the team must weigh those shifts against the potential benefits of rest. This strategic tension underscores the complexity of postseason preparation. Beyond the immediate tactical considerations, the Patriots must also navigate a landscape of playoff scenarios. Securing the first seed in the AFC would allow for additional rest and the advantage of hosting games at Gillette Stadium. But achieving that outcome is dependent on multiple variables, including the results of other teams' matchups. The calculus of the playoffs, wins, losses, and seeding requires careful attention and forward planning. Fans are naturally drawn into these discussions, evaluating possibilities and debating strategies, all while celebrating the accomplishments of the team thus far. The excitement of clinching the division, the thrill of watching standout performances, and the anticipation of what comes next all combine to create a rich and immersive experience for supporters. Looking at the Dolphins, they're no easy opponent. Their recent victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers demonstrates their capability and resilience, meaning that the Patriots cannot approach this game lightly. Every play, every defensive alignment, and every decision on third down carries significance. The preparation must be meticulous, the execution precise, and the attention to detail absolute. From the defensive schemes to the offensive adjustments, every facet of the team's plan must be considered with care, understanding that small margins often decide playoff games. Beyond the immediate matchups, the Patriots' overall strategy for the postseason becomes a narrative in itself. The coaching staff, led by Mike Vrabel, has consistently demonstrated an ability to adapt, innovate, and motivate. His approach to leadership, to player development, and to game planning has transformed the team into a force that operates with both discipline and creativity. The combination of experience, intelligence, and adaptability ensures that the Patriots are not just participants. They're contenders, ready to face the challenges of the AFC with confidence and preparation. Player health, of course, remains paramount. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL world, Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel is reportedly showing zero tolerance for discipline issues within his locker room. Sources close to the team suggest that a current starter has been sidelined indefinitely after what insiders describe as a serious breach of team rules. While neither the player nor the team has commented publicly, the whispers around the league point to a situation that could have lasting ramifications for both the individual involved and the Patriots' season trajectory. Vrabel, known for his ironclad approach to leadership and accountability, has built a reputation for demanding peak professionalism from every member of his roster. While the coach has been praised in the past for transforming locker room culture and fostering a resilient, disciplined team environment, this latest incident is fueling speculation that tensions behind the scenes may be higher than previously thought. Analysts are already debating whether this disciplinary action is an isolated case or part of a broader effort by Vrabel to set a new standard across the squad. The sideline starter, whose identity remains unconfirmed, is reportedly a key contributor on the field, adding another layer of intrigue to the story. Teammates are said to be quietly acknowledging the situation, with some sources suggesting that the player may face additional consequences if the incident is not fully resolved internally. Meanwhile, opponents and fans alike are left to wonder how the absence of a starter might shift the Patriots' dynamic in upcoming matchups. Despite the silence from official channels, the rumor mill is running wild. Speculation ranges from a minor infraction blown out of proportion to a major disciplinary breach that could define the rest of the season for the player and the team. Vrabel's history of decisiveness suggests that the decision to bench the starter was not made lightly, and many in the league are watching closely to see whether this strict stance will ripple through other franchises as a cautionary tale. With the NFL landscape already rife with intrigue and drama, the Patriots locker room saga adds yet another chapter to the ongoing narrative of Vrabel's tenure. Whether this move will ultimately strengthen the team's cohesion or spark further controversy remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. Under Mike Vrabel, discipline is non-negotiable. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.